Hi guys, it's Kae Schreiber again, and tonight, in continuing with my love quotes from eternity or the wisdom from beyond, tonight we're talking with different ones um, about their spiritual path. And so, one, I have a particular fondness for Albert Einstein, so um, I asked him about his spiritual path. So I heard him say, "My spiritual path started as a spiritual longing to know something of myself. I was rebellious and I wanted to find the answers within, never accepting another's opinion of me more important than my own. It was taking a watch apart and seeing how all the individual pieces fit together. I feel my contribution to the world was to bring an awareness all is not what it seems. Look beyond the mundane to allow magic to happen. As you peel away the layers of awareness, the view changes. So then I ask, well, why did people listen to you? At first, they didn't. It's the way of the world. When enough people agree, you're elevated. I was still the same person the day before when no one noticed. It all seemed so silly to elevate another human being and leave others behind. I always saw fame as something people needed to do for themselves, not me. My life was my work, meaning it was my curiosity about the world that drove me." Oh, I think that sounds pretty wise. Now, another one is Katumi. "My spiritual path was one of release. I was always releasing that which no longer served my spirit. I was on a path of renunciation and purification. Who sent you? I came from the most loving, universal spirit of brotherhood. I came on the winds of change. I see an oak tree seed swirling on the wind. I was the seed from the Most High with the potential locked within. Why did people listen to you? They saw in me a sincerity and honesty. I am that I am. An oak tree knows who he is without fanfare. How did you know you were on your spiritual path? At first, I didn't. I knew I was different from others of my station. My friends were the birds and flowers. I followed an inner voice that came from my feelings. It was only after I was teaching that I came to realize my path was that of which I've always been." Wow. Okay, so that was that. All this sounds really wise to me. I mean, I like the wisdom from beyond. Well, now, Madame Helena Blavatsky, she was in the 19th century, 1900s, and kind of those times, bringing the awareness of spirituality. And she had her group sessions. So I asked her, "My spiritual path is one of seeking knowledge to illuminate those that have fallen by the wayside. I always felt responsible for my fellow man. I wanted to help in any way I could." It feels like she is very resourceful, someone who knows how to multitask, and when she learns something, she shares it with her fellow man. Who sent you? I was sent by the creator of all that is for the express purpose to first know myself and then to know others. For in knowing myself, I know you and you know me. I am a reflection of all that is. How did you help people? I spoon-fed them. I have an image of a person chewing up food and then feeding it to a baby. It feels like she took complicated ideas and made them available in a language that people could understand. And how did you get them to listen to you? I neither asked nor begged. As people came to know me, those with eyes to see knew I spoke of that which they needed to hear. There are those who have ears to hear, have no ears to hear. I have an image of a man with donkey ears. He's too stubborn to open his mind to another truth. Well, and then Jesus. What was his spiritual path? To be a light into the world. I was sent to be a messenger of hope. Who sent you? The Lord of my understanding. Why? There was a famine. People were hungry for understanding. They needed hope because all they had to look forward to was eternal darkness. How did you help them? I came from the ninth ray. I heard them calling and I answered their whispers. Well, how did you get them to listen to you? Inside all of us, There is a seed of understanding waiting to be activated. At the appointed time, my words act as a spring in a dry desert to extinguish the thirst of ignorance. When you open your eyes to see the light, darkness evaporates. I have an image of a person with their eyes closed and the world is dark. When they open their eyes, there is awareness of the world around them. Well, anyway, that was, I don't know, I have a fascination with kind of wisdom from beyond that's in the ether. So I say I have one foot here and one foot there, so that it's fascinating to me that the wisdom still exists. It's just accessing it through the field. Well, anyway, enough about that. So I hope it makes sense to you. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye. Night, night.